Hi, stranger.
Hey.
Hey.
You working on some more pages, I
I
see.
mean, always. It's all I ever do. Okay, though. It's
What?
okay, though.
I mean, to be fair, it means that you're doing what you're supposed to be.
Okay,
Oh, hold on. I've got our voices in the background by accident here.
though.
Because you got to get them pages done.
I do. I'm getting really close to some big, important stuff. Like, you've seen me drawing those pages where He-Man was fighting Jitsu, or rather Beast Man. And then
Yeah.
He-Man leaves, and now Jitsu is fighting Beast Man. That whole scene was like, I couldn't wait to draw that. I've been anxious to draw that forever, and it's like it's done. And so now I'm moving on to a couple other final scenes with some of the biggest, the big climax, dramatic stuff. I get to draw real soon.
Okay.
So
Pretty stoked about that then.
coming along. So I had to sit down earlier today, and I was doing like the layouts because I got to do those little thumbnail layouts first. And what's funny is
Yeah.
I ended up sitting around just kind of staring off into space, trying to come up with how I needed it to go. Sometimes I can kind of get the storytelling in my head and get it down on paper pretty quickly, but I was really stuck. I was flipping through artist editions, trying to get inspired. I was looking through my old comics. I was having a hard time coming up,
Oh.
what I wanted it to be. So it was kind of slow going, but
Hmm.
I think I got it. That's the time consuming part, is when I have to figure out that storytelling, when I do these little, these little thumbnails like this on the
Yeah.
paper. But once I get that figured out, once I move on to the big paper, it all kind of starts going faster.
It's really cool that, you're like, I had to sit down and figure this all out. And I don't know. It's just neat that you're working on all this and putting so much time and effort into it.
Just sitting here by myself with music, like I have to, like, I'll turn on dramatic music often. I put on like the Lord of the Rings soundtrack because it's such inspirational, like, fantasy world music. It helps get the creative juices flowing, and so that helps.
Yeah, that's
Kevin
cool.
B. Hall, what is up, man? I wasn't ignoring you, just finishing our conversation there, but good to see you. And Kapakula, draw a willy. I will not draw a willy. Maybe Jessica will draw a willy.
Stop it, Rob. You know you're going to draw one.
I am not drawing you. You shush. How how
It
am I?
wouldn't be the first time.
That is, I can't deny that. I am moving on to open up my now third box of the blue pencils.
Whoa!
Yeah, I've been blowing through them, like this one, brand new, 10 pencils, but this is the third one now. I've gone through two of them.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's right. Yeah, I'm impressive. Like that meme I sent you earlier, where it's like roses are red, rhyming is hard.
Oh my gosh.
I laughed so hard.
What's funny is I didn't see the actual meme first. I saw your message. I was like, oh gosh, what is this going to be?
What fucking stupid stuff is this gonna be? I know, right?
Exactly. I was like,
It's
okay. Oh, geez. Hello, Gayton.
What's up, fellas? What are you working on, Missy?
I'm drawing something for myself tonight.
Just, isn't it always something for yourself?
Wow. I guess that's fair.
Am I right? Like, what did I
I
say?
mean, sometimes it's for not for myself. Just some art I'm gonna put up. It's character from Jujutsu Kaisen. I know everybody's shocked.
I know.
Um, but I draw. It's one of my favorite characters. So working on that. Less interesting than what you are working on.
Hey, if it's
But
interesting to you, all that.
what's surprising about that? Kevin says, wait, but last stream you said you took Willie Drawing 101 with Mr. Wilson Wilbur, the most accomplished drawer in the field of Willie.
I feel like there's a fabrication of stories going on there. That's still
I
pretty.
really love that someone came up with that though. Like,
Yeah.
hold on, Rob, before you told us that you were proficient.
Right. You're the cock master. I was like, wait, wait, wait.
Aren't all men kind of like the super proficient in drawing willies? So let's be real.
I doubt there's any dude that I know that hasn't tried to do it at least once in his life because it's never not funny.
Fair enough.
We're a bunch of overgrown children.
I know.
You know. I bet if you were to walk into the other room when we're done here and be like, honey, to your husband, be like, when you were younger, when was like, did you find it entertaining to draw like dick joke pictures? And he'd probably be like, when I was a kid, and I did one today. Here, look.
I was gonna say when he was younger,
Yeah,
I've known him
I'm talking like
to
prepubescent to early teenage.
yeah, exactly.
Which we never grow out of.
Oh man.
So, how's your boys? You took your, or your maybe you didn't, but your husband took your one boy shooting.
Yes. My oldest went shooting today and he was pretty damn good, honestly.
What
I don't know if you
what was he shooting? Like what kind of?
so he shot an AR, he shot a Glock 43X and then um a bullpup shotgun,
Oh wow,
12 gauge.
yeah. Your husband doesn't
Yeah.
mess around.
What?
Your husband doesn't mess around with the toys he's got.
He does not mess around. No. Do not break into our house. That's
Right.
all I'm gonna say.
You'll get bullpup.
Yeah, exactly. Hey Dan. Old Dan Goodwin over here.
Dan the man.
Mm-hmm. The gang's all here, Kevin says.
Just about.
Looks like we don't have Mark yet. At least I haven't seen him.
No Mark, no Courtney. I'm sure D Man will show up and start talking about the Ripaverse anytime.
The probably the old Riververse. But yeah, he was doing real good. We were pretty I was pretty surprised for his first time going out, so
Dan, you finished the final page in your latest comic. That's always it's a nice accomplishment. I'm rapidly approaching mine, but still got little ways to go. But I'm getting close, very close.
yeah. I am very impressed at the quickness in which you are able to make these your comic books.
I always like it when a lady compliments me on how fast I am. You're done fast. I'm like, I know. I'm working
Oh
on my
my gosh.
record time. I don't know what you're referring to. Old Mr. Chuck Gibson had a live stream this morning. He was working on one of my pages and a panel. It was looking really cool. I missed it live, but I got to watch the replay. Did we
Can you
lose
hear
you,
me, Rob?
Jess?
I
Did
don't
we lose
know.
you?
I think you must have lost me there for a second
Yeah. Yeah. Some.
because I was
Yeah.
because someone was talking. I don't know. Oh, yep. Someone called me. They just texted me. Said, "Oh, sorry, I butt dialed you." Hopefully, hopefully I come back soon. I can see where I froze up on.
Dan says, I want to thank you, Rob, for getting me over the finish line. Streaming every night kept me working. And thank you too, Jess. Well, that's funny. I get it though. Like, sometimes there's these things that just kind of keep you on task. And so if I had any assistance in that, or if I wasn't any assistance, Dan, I am glad. Glad that you got your work done.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's cool. I'm assuming it probably feels cool that you're able to inspire other artists by what you're doing.
I don't know if I'd say I inspired him. It's just like he's like, oh, this is something to listen to, so I guess I'll do that and get to work rather than like go to bed.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, no, I enjoy doing these things and keeps me on task.
Yeah, I actually draw. Otherwise, I'd be too lazy. Let's be real. Mr. Dean says, I ain't talking about Riververse
uh,
broccoli animations. He is here.
I knew he was listening.
Oh, I love it. So, what are your big plans for the weekend? Or do you have any?
You're looking at it.
Nice.
Well, I did go by. I was like, I showed you, but I sent two other people a picture, but no, I sent it. Did I send it to you? The tomahawk
You
steak?
did? Yeah, I saw.
Okay. I
I
sent it to
responded.
sent it to Danielle, and then I was like, who else did I talk to? But cooking those up tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Put them on the grill. Got to do it right.
Woo woo.
You know, they're
That's
fucking.
exciting. They look massive.
There's Courtney.
Uh, am I? I'm hoping that my. You know what? I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
I feel like I'm not recording anymore
I,
because I can see on my camera I'm moving it and
oh, I can hear you.
yeah, I'm just looking at the. I can see the stream. My picture hasn't changed in a long time, even though yours is still changing.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Well, you can.
It's probably because of the phone call.
Maybe you need to rejoin.
Yeah, I might have to rejoin on that same link. We'll
All
see what
right.
happens.
I know it's hard to believe we're having technical issues with Jessica. She's drawing an anime character. Yeah. She mentioned earlier what it was. Some, I don't even know. I can't remember. Some animated show that she loves. Okay, now we have to stop talking shit about Jessica. There you go.
Yes, Mr. D-Man, I am drawing anime. I know everybody's shocked. They never saw it coming.
Nope. See, he guessed, right? I think, right? That's the thing you said it was, right?
Yep. Yep. Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm like the one guy here has no idea what it is beyond what you've kind of, you know, talked about when we've been doing these.
I'm still watching other stuff. So it to be fair, it's one of the only ones that I've finished. But man, it's so good. My plan is to read the manga here. I finished that arc once, so that arc book I read, where I was the arc reader for it. So I'm gonna now read the manga for this because it's. I mean, I'm way behind. The seasons are.
Gotcha.
It's good. I like it a lot. Obviously, in case anyone was wondering,
like
which
D
you weren't.
like man just said, he's like, I heard a lot of people talk about it, but I have no idea what it is. But I heard everyone says it's good.
Yeah. Oh, there's Courtney.
Uh,
Yeah, it's good. I'm a fan. I think you might like it.
maybe.
But maybe you won't. I don't know. If you like things that are, if you like things that are good, you will
Oh,
like it.
oh, I see. I was gonna say. I was waiting for you to say that. And
You
we
like
know
things that
Rob's
suck.
taste can suck. I recorded another video for tomorrow. I did it on Friday, actually. No,
Oh.
I did it on Thursday. So it's another artist edition. I went for an hour and a half talking about it.
Oh wow. Which artist was it?
It's this Jim Lee artist edition book that I got, and I just
Oh.
because I've got such a closer, like personal kind of connection to it because I was reading all this work in real time as opposed to the last one I did with this other guy who I was looking at this artist edition from John Byrne is his name, and he had kind of already drawn that stuff long before I was ever, hell, some of it before I was even born. And so I just had more to say with this one. So it went on for an hour and a half. It'll be up tomorrow. And of course, YouTube tried to flag it for ad sensitivity, like they didn't want to monetize it. So I had to request a review, and of course it comes back it's fine. I'm like, all I was doing was talking about an artist edition. There weren't any inappropriate parts anywhere. How could they even begin to flag it? But fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Mark Domowitz, what's up, man? He says, Jim Lee, I wish there was more Extinction Agenda pages, though. Yes, I agree. I might have even said that in my review, but there's a particular series of a couple of specific issues that the artist did that I think are some of the best. And I just wish there was more pages in this artist edition from that particular run, but they can't put everything in it. So
Yeah.
there's only so many pages that they can put in one book.
Or is there?
Courtney says both our drawings suck and we should get a new hobby.
Come on, Courtney. I know not everybody's as good as strong as you are, Courtney, but that just seemed like it was too far. Courtney's like, what the hell?
She's like, "You sons of bitches! I say the nicest things."
So true. She does.
No. I feel like she knows that. Don't listen to Rob. Rob's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, she knows.
Mr. Demas says, I like him, but I ain't slobbering all over him.
D-Man, I am slobbering all over him, nonstop, till actual completion. I
He
do.
wants to have his babies.
I want to have little Jim Lee babies.
I love it. You know what? Fair enough. I can't fault you for that. Mark. So I guess Chet, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. So I don't I mean technically it's a manga, so I guess, but I haven't read it, so I was telling Mark to read those books that I'm always telling you about that I love so much. I've been reading for about a year now. Monster Hunter International.
Yeah.
Do you remember those books?
What was it
I
called?
always say the main character, Monster Hunter International, the main character reminds me so much of you.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. So I was telling Mark you should read them. They're so good. They're nothing crazy in the terms of it's not like intellectual at all. It's just fun. It's just fiction, but it is such a wild ride and the author's characters are so dynamic. You're in love with all of them. Even the bad guys you like. It's so good. So I was telling Mark, I said, because we were talking about the last week's challenge with the book characters.
Yeah.
And I really, had I thought about it, I really want to see some art. There's not that much out there of Larry Correa's Monster Hunter International. And you kind of have to read them in order. But yeah, it's so good. They're fun to even listen to an audiobook. The audiobook is really good too for them. There's old J Deep.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
Kind of the crew, right? That's
Yeah,
most everybody.
yeah, it does seem to be the case.
No Nate, but he's in
Mm,
Australia, like on like 8 hours different time frame. Like when it's morning for us, it's night for him. And vice
yeah.
versa,
Yeah, that's fair. We'll cut him some slack.
right?
Cut him some slack.
Yeah, they're saying all the regulars here. It's pretty deep tonight. Like I said, when I win the lottery, which so never, I'll fly everyone. All have a big old get together.
We're not going to forget that though. So if you do win the lottery, just know like you're on the hook.
I'll have you know, if I win the lottery, I'd be happy to do that shit. So it's not going to be like pulling teeth.
Uh, I believe you. I'm just being a butt. Rolling deep tonight, Daniel says. Mm-hmm.
You guys got your next camping trip planned?
Yes, in fact, I will not be doing any of this next Saturday.
God damn, you guys are like hardcore.
I know. I'm telling you when we get started. But and then after that, we don't have anything for the rest of the month, though.
Yeah.
The only we might.
Mark's like, yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. If I won the lottery, Jessica, you'd be the one of the first to know. And I'd be like, ha ha. You thought we were friends, but we're not because I'm leaving, never speaking to you again.
Oh my gosh, what a rude ass. Money changes people.
It does. I'm already a dick and I haven't even won. You know the truth is the exact opposite of that.
I know.
I'd hook you and your husband up. That, that's what I would do. Or whatever the hell you'd want. You're like, I would remember that, Rob.
Mr. D Man says Disney could. I
You hadn't seen it? Oh, but
um do you like the Wolverine movies?
I like no. I like the last
Oh,
one. The first Wolverine Origins was mostly terrible. It had a few moments
okay.
of interesting, but they fucked it up. And the second one, I can't even remember what the hell it was called, where they did the Japanese kind of storyline. It was mostly okay until the ending, and then they fucked it up. But
Okay.
they ended the Wolverine story perfectly in Logan, and I'm like, they should
Okay.
not dig this up. They should leave him dead. But they're going to do it anyway. But it is a multiverse, alternate universe version, so it's not the same one, and so they're going to do it anyway. So I'm like, all right, well, let's just. It's something we've all wanted to see, and if it's one last time to get to see Hugh Jackman play Wolverine, and if it's funny and entertaining as hell, I'm fine with it.
Okay. It looked like it might be pretty good. That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
Even myself, who I know I've never seen a single Deadpool movie,
I
was
forgot
kind of like, oh,
forgot that I hated you about that.
yeah, you did.
Ed. Well,
Uh,
so so you actually might go see this one?
I don't know. I really like Hugh Jackman, and I haven't. I've I've seen like I believe the first Wolverine movie way, way, way back when. Um, but I never saw Logan, although I did hear it was really good.
Oh, you can't see any of this if you haven't seen that one.
So I'm like, I was gonna ask, do I need to see that one
Yeah,
to? But you said it's a different universe.
yeah, but I'm sure they're going to reference it because I'm sure they're going to come up with like, didn't your story end? So
Hmm.
I would highly recommend it. I think you will really like the last one.
I have heard it was really good.
And
So
if you don't, once again, we won't be friends. So
that's fair. And I think that's a fair thing to,
threaten you with.
yeah.
Nate says he'll go see it with you, Jess. So you got an Australian date.
Sweet, let's do it.
Hell yeah. Gaines wondering how
Um,
sleeping on Deadpool. She doesn't think Ryan Reynolds is particularly funny. She doesn't like his humor. Not that I'm trying to speak for her, but
it's okay, and I've said this before, I actually think Ryan Reynolds is probably a really great guy. Like, I just get that vibe, like, he's a really great guy. I just don't find him that funny, or I just most movies he's in, I haven't really loved. Um, so there's that. I don't know why, it's just how it's been. So that's why I've been sleeping on the old Deadpool. Which is funny because I actually had a lot of, Deadpool comics. That was, uh, a comic book I have read a few of.
right.
Uh, so it's kind of funny that I haven't seen this movie since I'm really not a very good comic book reader, but, you know.
I have this theory that I'm sure you're aware of those like movie reaction channels, where people watch a movie for the first time. I feel like if
Mhm.
we started one where we sat down and I've seen it, but you never have, probably get a lot of traction. Now it's kind of impossible to work that out, but I just think that I think you would probably enjoy it. It'd be fun to do like a movie reaction channel thing and have you like watch Deadpool for the first time.
I need to watch it. My husband thinks they're funny.
They are funny. That's the thing. They're legitimately entertaining, whether you like comics or not. Now, if you just don't find Ryan Reynolds funny, that could be a struggle. Can't.
And that's weird. I know it's weird. My brother thinks he's hilarious, and I'm like, I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't seen the right movies. I don't know. Maybe I just need to watch and Deadpool and make it happen.
Just turn it on one time and give it a shot.
I
And if,
know.
if you're like 20, 30 minutes into it and you're not enjoying it, then shut it off, But
What's it streaming on? Do you know?
Disney,
Does it stream on Disney? Isn't it rated R?
the Marvel thing.
Yeah, but
It's a
oh, maybe I
Marvel
have
thing.
the family version. Maybe that's why. I don't. Uh, shoot. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's not that I don't like Deadpool. I've never seen it. I can't have an opinion.
She
Once my
doesn't
mom
like
told
Ryan.
my dad. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was saying it's not that she doesn't like Deadpool. She doesn't like Ryan Reynolds. There's a difference.
Yeah, I just never saw it because I thought I'm not gonna see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. That's weird. Like, I just thought it was a weird pairing. I don't know why. I just did. And so I never did. Yes, I know, it's weird. I mean, Gaten's like, "I'm going to pretend the last 3 minutes didn't just
Right?
happen, we'll just have to never bring that up again." Okay, now I feel like I have to watch it tonight. I'm the worst. I'm sorry, guys, for being
You know
such a
what we
disappointment.
should have done is we should work it out where you're watching it during the live. I'll draw, and you just sit there and like give your commentary on it as you watch.
I mean, I could do that, I suppose.
That would be kind of fun.
That would be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. Honestly, just the problem that I have.
It's a big one.
And Tyrus says, "It's cool. You like what you like." Yeah, and I don't know. I might like this too. I don't know. I need to see it to decide, I suppose.
You just like being contrarian.
Maybe that's what it is. Hard to tell. I'm just a problem. It's like my dad once said to my mom, because my mom came home one day and all the kids were sitting on the couch with my dad watching Titanic. And she was like, "That is a terrible movie. You should not be letting our kids watch that, blah, blah, blah." And
Really?
she's like, Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know if you remember, it was kind of controversial when it came out. And my dad was like, "Have you ever seen it?" And she goes, "Well, no." He's like, "How can you make that decision? I've seen it." And she was like, "Guess that's a good point." And he's
She's
like, "You
like,
don't really know. You're just."
"Fuck you," is what she said.
Yeah. She actually was kinda like, "Well, I guess." And he said, "I mean, you're going off of what somebody else said based on maybe on a couple scenes, but you don't really know because 'cause you've never seen it." And at that time especially, I mean, there was no, like, internet reviews that really, gave in detail what was going on. It really was just word of mouth, you know?
Was it controversial because Kate Winslet's boobs were in it?
Yeah. It
Like,
was because it was PG-13, but there was nudity.
yeah, there was.
Exactly. And the reason they were able to do it is they claimed it was because it was artistic nudity, which fair
Yeah,
enough. Oh, Rob, I'm having a real conversation here,
we're having a serious conversation, Rob. You should shut the fuck up. I watched that movie too, and I remember going, "This is a long, slow scene of just staring at her nakedness," and I was kind of fine with it because she was really, really hot.
Yeah, I think I was like, what, 13 when it came out? I don't remember.
You don't need to see that.
Huh? And what happened was interesting is that we did watch it as kids watched it on television, which they edited all that out anyway. So my mom was freaking out at my dad, and she didn't even know what she was talking about, you know, because it wasn't even in there. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. He's like, "Have you even seen the movie?" No. Well, I have.
What's
Anyway, my
silly is that scene. It's her nakedness, but it's not like they're not fucking. It's not gross. It's not done
and
to.
even at that age, it's not like I didn't have my own tits, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's true though. They weren't in that scene. That happened later.
Yeah, it did.
You're ridiculous.
Sorry. Fuck.
Tyra says, "Here's my take, Jess. People are gonna not like me. I can like and handle the Deadpool movies, but I am not a Deadpool comic fan. I hate the Deadpool comics because they are just too overly stupid." Okay, I actually like the Deadpool comics. So I'm like the opposite. I thought the humor was funny, but that was just me. But it's true. Not everybody's gonna like everything, and that's okay. That's all right. There's plenty of people that like the new Star Wars stuff, and it's just terrible.
It is so terrible.
And that's okay too, I suppose.
That's the diplomatic answer I'll give. I guess it's okay.
Mark Rydell says she got dragged by the people making the film for being fat, but she looked like a healthy woman to me. Yeah,
Oh,
she was in.
she was perfect. I was like, that to me at the time, and still kind of like that's like one of the most perfect looking women I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Just
not
perfect.
at all. Not at all fat. I don't even know.
Yeah. Real-
I don't know.
Well,
I feel like if you.
these days people
Uh-huh.
are like thin because now everyone's so hyper overweight. So
Yep, it's
all body
crazy.
positivity.
Just crazy. Anyway, uh Daniel says before the movies the only Deadpool I knew was his introduction until Liefeld left for Image. I missed everything after. I think the movies are awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. My favorite version of Deadpool is the Rob Liefeld version, the original version. I don't like the fourth wall breaking comic stuff. It's kind of fine in the movies, it's funny, but it's not my favorite thing, but it's funny, so I'm kind of okay with it. But I like the original version of Deadpool, which is the one that Liefeld created and put in the books, which was evil Spider-Man, badass warrior, will kill you with the smart ass mouth, and that's kind of what he was, and I was super into it.
Yeah.
So
I always I mean, and I don't know which ones it was that I read. I'm assuming they probably were newer, to be fair.
sure you haven't
But
read.
maybe, but I don't know because I got them from my friend. He was a roommate of mine. He was a major comic book buff. I mean, the man had so many comic books. He was single, 31 at the time, I think. And I mean, the amount of action figures he had, the amount of comic books he had, he also was an artist. Um, his name was Casey. He had so many. So he gave me the ones that I had. So I don't know. It could have been.
I,
I just felt he was kind of a funny superhero because it felt like he wasn't a superhero in a way, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
I get it.
Um, 1970 movies have naked people all of the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's true. Get Casey to join the crew, Mark says. Sounds like one of us. Oh yeah, he would be. I don't really talk to him anymore. It's been a really, really long time. He had the coolest cat though. His cat was a mostly white but calico, long hair. Her name was Koopa, and he cut her hair to look like a lion. I'm not kidding. It was so
It looked like
badass. She was
what?
the coolest. A lion. She had a mane,
Oh,
and the bottoms of her feet were all long, but like the rest of her body was like her hair was cut short. She was super cool looking. He loved that cat. He always said he didn't need a girlfriend because he had that cat. Which I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But yeah, he was crazy into he was really cool. Dinosaur Dino says, "What you doing with the panels, Rob? Just got here. Hello,
oh,
dinosaur."
watching me do all this little dividing. It's, I mean, for people who know how, I'm not any kind of expert on it, but um, just that technique to divide up panels into even spaces or close to even, where you take a square and you connect the corners, and then the where they converge in the middle is the center of the square, and then you can kind of
Mhm.
keep repeating that and start dividing panels up into even sizes. And so I'm trying to. They're not exactly right. I didn't do it exactly right, but it's close enough for what I need. So I'll thank you everybody to reserve your judgment now that I've explained how I fucked up what I was trying to do.
Okay. We
Like that
are
was a
not
long explanation, Rob.
Ferris Bueller. Are you talking about the nudity? Is
Uh,
that what
what that
Gaten's talking about?
he lost me.
Oh, I'm just reading the thing from Gaten. I'm trying to figure out if that's what he's talking about because he's mentioning Ferris Bueller, which does have a kind of a interesting nude, like he's like drawn a nude chick on his computer or something. My kids love that movie. That's the only reason why I'm that versed in it.
It is a good show.
Oh yeah. Also, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Has like the brother has like nude photos on or nude posters on his wall.
Oh God,
But
I
we didn't think it.
forever.
Yeah, I love that movie. Dishes are done.
Dishes are done, man.
I'll get right on top of that, Rose.
But yeah, Dino. I don't know if you've seen it or understand what I was talking about, but I figured I could do a super quick demonstration. I'm sure people know this. Not that people who do digital um, need my advice. Let's see. I got to find a piece of paper to scribble on.
Oh, fourth wall breaking, Cascade
Yeah,
said.
yeah, I got it now.
That makes more sense. But I thought, oh well, I hadn't seen that y'all were talking about that. Never mind. Ignore the things that I say.
But anyway, like I was saying, if you take a square, and I know everyone probably knows it could be, or not even a square, even a rectangle, and you need to find the exact center, just connect the corners, and then that gives you the exact center. So then you can divide it into two even pieces that way or that way. And then each subsequent box, you can connect the corners on that and divide it into equal boxes. And then it's the same thing if it's in perspective. Say you've got like a rectangle in perspective like this, and you need to divide it up. Like you can just connect the corners and then you can find the center on it even when it's in a perspective and it's not straight on, if that
Oh,
makes
that's cool.
excuse me. Um, yeah.
That's
And then
neat.
it occurred to me, like there was this time when let me find a template. It's like somebody's like, well, how do you find the center of a circle? Like I put a circle right here, right? You need a circle. Well, how do you find the dead center of the circle? Um, yeah, someone saying to find the thirds of a box, you can divide it up if you kind of keep going. You can get it all the way broken down. But if you need to find the center of a circle, now I know nothing about geometry or anything. This is just me, like, just you know, figuring this out. But you just take and how do you find the dead center of the circle? Like if it's a tire, and you need to figure that out. Well, just take and put a box around it. Just get a straight edge and have the box touch the outer edge at when you make the right angles.
Oh, okay.
See, then you got a box surrounding your circle, and then when you connect your corners, you'll find the dead center of your circle. Like that.
This seems too much like school for me.
I right, but when you're drawing shit, you want it to look right. I'm like, how do I figure this out? So I'm no expert on any of this, but these are a few little stupid things that are kind of like probably elementary art school. I'm going to demonstrate it like it's now. Nate's like, now do it with an ellipse, right? Kevin B. Hall's like, what the? I ain't be coming on streams to learn nothing. That's cool though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kevin.
Like, I ain't here to fucking learn shit.
Rob, I would appreciate not learning things. Thanks, but no thanks.
That was really funny. I mean, y'all go to hell. I joke with you. I kid, I kid.
Do you though?
Um, Now I set all my papers aside. Now I can't. I'm lost.
Oh no.
There we go. Loaded up my boxes with all these lines I don't need. Yeah, it's the Robin Jess Secret Art School stream.
You're not learning anything from me.
We're learning how to deal with your smart ass attitude, and I love it.
You won't have to worry about learning anything from me. I won't accidentally teach you anything.
You won't accidentally absorb any information from me.
Yeah, because I don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
Have you ever watched Ozark?
No.
Oh, Robert, you need to watch Ozark on Netflix. Not with your kids around. and then you will understand when I say, "I don't know shit about fuck."
I've heard that phrase.
It is such a good show, though. Tyra says, "Jess, we learn your random movie knowledge." Do I have any random movie knowledge?
We all got some.
Do I?
We're just disappointed when you don't know something good, like the Deadpool shit. So we're going to make fun of you until you watch
Oh,
it.
love this, Pete. I'm gonna watch the damn movie. I'm gonna watch it. I'll stay up tonight and watch the first one. And then my husband will be like, "Finally."
Right. And I'm going to ask you about the pegging scene tomorrow.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You think I'm joking, too.
I don't actually. I 100% believe that you are not joking. 100%.
150%.
Mm-hmm. Ozark, is that where the Adirondack chairs come from? Um, it's a area in southern Missouri, and I believe it crosses into Is it Arkansas? Is it the Ozarks? I can't remember.
Hey, I might know how to find the center of a circle. I don't know nothing about no geography.
I should know. From the Midwest, Missouri area, but I don't. I'm not sure.
Maximum effort.
It's looking good, by the way. But what's new?
I just want to call
What is
out.
Nathan doing on old Instagram?
Right?
Just
I
popped up.
just saw that he's doing a live on Instagram, that some bitch.
That son of a gun.
That is like betrayal of the highest order.
He's like, I'm sick and tired of listening to these
He's
two.
like, oh, I'm going to take some Rob's viewership.
Is that how, he doesn't really sound like that,
You know what? I'm not saying that was a perfect interpretation. It was a bad interpretation of anything. So
All right, fair enough.
I have noticed as Lost Illusion just Courtney just says he's been doing a lot of lives, and I do think that's awesome. Actually, I'm glad to see you um, doing that, brother. Do them.
Yeah. He says, I'm watching you guys.
Uh huh.
That's
While doing
funny.
his live on Instagram, that's all right.
That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. I'm trying to get through 8 more pages, he says. Save me.
Just keep working at it, man. Slow and steady. You'll get there. I'm getting there. Dan's got there. I know there's a couple of us working on stuff.
I'll get there eventually.
Um,
Where was your shout out to me?
um,
Wow.
anyway,
Okay.
so how's the weather? Just
You are a ass. Just kidding.
son of a bitch. Gain says he can hear us coming over on his stream. That's funny. We're doubled
That's
up.
funny. We are streaming on Instagram. What do you know? That's pretty awesome.
Hell yeah. I don't mind doing it on Instagram. It'd be fun to, get on there again and do the old quadruple full setup with Ms. Courtney, except we only get like 3 viewers.
Yeah, that's because I don't have any followers.
Being selfish, but if I ain't trying to grow my shit over here,
You are being kind of
I
selfish, but
Nate,
that's okay. We still love you.
do you?
Hmm. Nate says, I fix get Streamlabs, Rob.
I know.
Could you please just get that done?
He's sick of my shit, and he should be.
That would be super cool. Then we could stream
Just,
with anyone.
well, again, I haven't looked into it. Maybe this has already been answered. Maybe it's just going to demonstrate how lame I am. But if I can't just do it straight off my phone, and if I have to have like a computer set up, then I can't do it.
That's fair. I suppose that's a fair thing to say. All of us in HD says.
Right?
I think Jazz has started the YouTube Aussie artist invasion, says Mr. D Man. Did you watch the Beach Boys?
I didn't, but I actually thought about it. I was sitting around. And I was like, oh yeah, what was that thing she was talking about? And I was
And
almost about to pull it up, and I'm like, I have got to get out. I've got to go run some errands. I've got to do some yard work. I've got shit to do. So I pulled my ass off the couch because I got done playing some video games, and I'm like, I should watch something. I'm like, no, I got to work. I got household chores.
so what you're saying is you didn't.
I did not. That is a long way of saying no.
Uh, Fair enough. That's the only answer I really needed.
I just needed to hear no, Rob. I didn't need to hear your life story. I'm sick of that shit.
I'm just teasing. Oh, where did my brush one go? Sit, Chuck snuck in. He stole my micron brush pen because he said it's trash. Doesn't want me using it anymore. How you feeling about that page?
Uh, Been a little complicated, but it's coming along.
Yeah,
So it's getting there.
fair enough. Looking good.
Does that character of yours wear like mascara?
He is. He just is very, very weak, blood wise.
What?
I'm not telling you anything. You gotta watch it.
Well, what if I don't watch it?
Well,
Can
I
I
don't know.
fuck you, Rob?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like when my husband comes downstairs and I'll be watching something and he's not ever going to watch this show. He's never showed an interest in whatever show it is. That's why I'm watching it by myself.
Uh,
And then he proceeds to watch 4 seconds of it. What's wrong with her? Why is she crying? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm not going to explain the whole story to you
right.
because you didn't want to watch it in the first place.
That's fair. Nate says Rob keeps murdering people on his pages.
He really does.
Oh yeah, I am just getting started.
He's a murdering fiend.
I'm a murdering son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You,
True.
yeah, you know. You know.
Oh, oh, I know. I know exactly what you're
Yep. Those
doing.
pages coming up real quick. I might be drawing him in the next 2 weeks. I don't
What is it?
know. Next 2 weeks. I've got these batch of pages right here, but then the big one of the big climactic scenes coming up. Um, the one that I'm excited to draw. But the thing is there's a couple of pages I'm not gonna stream me drawing because I don't want to ruin the surprise.
You love spoiling things.
Yeah, but I'm
What are
also
you talking about?
D-Man says, does he have pigtails too?
He does.
Have you heard
He
what
does.
I've
They're like
said
little
about
pom
my
poms.
my theory on pigtails? I've told you that, right?
I don't think so.
You're like, do I have to acknowledge this probably stupid thing?
Is this going to be inappropriate?
Of course it is.
Okay, go ahead.
A guy with a ponytail is saying, don't fuck with me. But a guy with pigtails is saying, here, hold these while you fuck me.
Wow.
It's the difference is
Wow.
subtle, but it speaks volumes.
It does. It speaks volumes
It's
about yourself.
all about that part.
It's all about where Rob's mind goes.
Rob,
Like me and the Ferris Bueller thing, as Mark pointed out, or Gayton pointed out. Nate says, have you got leg warmers, Jess? That's an interesting question.
you're like,
I
huh?
don't. I do not have leg warmers.
She doesn't know how to respond to that.
I mean, I don't.
You
I
don't?
had some when I was a kid.
I was going to say, have you ever?
When I was a kid, yeah. I watched a random stream. I thought it was an American thing.
He's like, you don't call egg warmers over there.
It was like in the 90s and the 80s, right?
The 80s. When I hear leg warmers, I think 80s.
Well, early 90s. I mean, that's when I had them as a kid.
Yeah, but the early
Um,
90s is just trying to shed itself of the nonsense of the 80s where they originate.
that's true. That's true. That's fair. So it was an American thing, an American 80s thing, as Mark's saying. Uh, Mr. Demon says she's in aerobics class. uh, the sequel to Crow, the Jackdaw, says Kevin B. Hall. Now it's all yoga pants, Mr. D-Man says. I do have yoga pants. I I'm not gonna lie.
You got yoga
They're my
pants?
they're my lazy pants.
Oh. Pictures or it didn't happen.
I mean, fine. I mean, you can probably find some pictures. I wear them a lot.
You're like, just go look on Instagram. I joke, I joke. I mostly joke.
Gaten says leg warmers are hot. They should come back in style. They probably will. It's kind of how things work. Seems like they just can't come with anything new. So they're stealing, you know, old fashions.
It's true.
Roller skating is back. My son wants a skateboard, though.
Don't you have a skateboard?
I used to long ago.
I thought you
I do not.
still had one or something.
I don't have one now. I'd probably kill myself. I did.
Well, we don't want you to kill yourself, or if you do, at least do it live on a live stream so we can get money out of that.
That is all you care about.
Is anymore.
Hey, you need to make sure you do cook those tomahawks live, by the way.
Cook them live? No one wants to see me cook
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Cooking with Rob. Why not?
The segment would be called "Fucking Up Cooking with Rob."
That's also a great name.
I did record a bunch of clips of me cooking those T-bones the other night. I just haven't put them together into a thing. I wasn't going to do it until you kind of demanded that I do, and then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Fuck her!" And then I was like, "You know what? I'm going to actually do that." So I'm like, "She don't tell
I
me what to do," and then I'm like, "Actually, that might be a fun idea."
see. Stop getting angry when I say things and just start listening to me.
I know. Them tomahawks weren't cheap. They were like $40 a piece.
I have no doubt. I'm sure. Those guys are never cheap.
I didn't, not that I expected, but
Besides, you're bringing in the big bucks. What do you care?
shit. Mark's like, I watched you do shopping, so it's like we watched you shop. We might as well watch you cook to
Yeah,
see
I don't know why you're acting like it's that crazy.
where
You
does the
thought we
train
wanted
wreck
to see
end,
you.
Rob.
Yeah, you thought we wanted to see you at the store, which I thought was pretty fun. But
Nate's saying Rob's head's getting bigger since 4K subs. Oh my god.
but is he wrong?
Oh, that's
Nope,
fine.
he's not. It's true.
Really seems like you got the whole crew here tonight. The only one that's missing is old Chuck.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's asleep. You say he like keeps kind of different hours, huh?
Yeah. His birthday was just the other day. I think I told you, but um,
Yeah, that's right.
I think it was it Thursday?
Yeah, it was Thursday. So if you haven't, wish Chuck a happy birthday.
Who the fuck told you? Like Rob. He's like, oh right, I guess I did tell that clown.
Eh,
Why do I tell that guy anything? Son of a bitch, he can't keep his mouth shut.
that's true.
Wow.
You really you really can't though. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I say mean things, honestly. If you speak Chuck's name, he will come, Mr. D-Man says.
He might. He might actually. So, someone says so when Rob is about to hit 9K, we have to do a group draw of Dragon Ball Z and hit that over 9,000 meme.
Okay. I'll draw a little Dragon Ball Z.
A little ballsy.
Little ballsy.
I'm trying. Let's see if we. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever remember this, but I'm like, if I'm at 4,000 now, and if I look at my stats, I've got 900 subscribers in the last 28 days. If it stayed at that consistency, which it probably won't, I could hit
Don't
9,000
make me do math.
3 or 4 months.
Maybe. Don't make me do math. I don't like it.
I'm not asking you to do the math.
That would be pretty sweet.
That would be Be crazy. I wonder where I'll be at when I hit the 2 year mark.
I bet you are at
I'll probably
what would
be
be your mark?
you what?
What would be your 2-year mark?
Well, yeah, we hit 2000 at 1 year.
I bet you're closer to 7 or 8. You might need more than that. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it might be close to
nine,
9K.
3 or 4 months, so we're talking next March. So
Yeah, but are you getting greedy? Do you really think you can keep it up, Rob?
you know what? Now that's a challenge. Because yeah, I am.
All right. I mean, more power to you, man. I think it would be great.
Mark Riddell says I need a great review comic for a 2 year anniversary. Yeah, I mean that's a little ways away, so I don't know what that would be, but have to think of something. But that's quite a ways away.
Yeah.
Dan says, "Don't run out of comics." You know what's funny, Dan, is when I started this, I was worried that I was going to run out of stuff really fast. But when I see how much stuff I still have left over to go through, I'm like, this is actually lasting me a lot longer than I thought it was. Plus, I've been I've had people send me stuff. I've been buying some stuff off this cheap Facebook page. Um, uh, where did it go? I just got something in the mail today. I got this today in the mail from November of 1975. Like before I wasn't even a stain in my daddy's.
Oh, I love that.
This ancient comic based on an old movie, I guess.
I freaking love that.
So got this old black and white thing. It's
When you're doing that one,
I don't know. I just got it. I gotta like kind of look through it and form some thoughts.
I love it.
Old TV show, right? Space 1999. That's right. That's right. And then I got
Patrick said he's got to go. Peace out really fast. See you, Patrick.
this art book. Lucio Pario, I'm guessing is how you say this guy's name. The
Damn.
Dynamite Art.
Well, hello.
It's this guy who's this cover artist for this the comics industry, and he draws well. If you hard to believe, it's a bunch of hot naked, almost naked girls.
I can see that.
Right, but this will definitely be getting a look at.
Okay, okay. Pretty sick. Like it.
Yeah, I did a flip through of it, and there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Like that's how's that for a cover? That monster's like just helping himself.
Well,
Which I mean, I would too if I were, given permission. Yeah,
yeah.
Courtney. I'm pretty sure this is all digital art. So it's some pretty vibrant stuff. Like at first, I thought maybe it was oil paintings or mixed media, but then I think it's all digital. Um, I need some like hot girls that'll take their clothes off and let me use them as art reference.
I bet there's some that you could pay for that.
Probably, but they're probably going to ask more money than I'm willing to part with. So I just have to rely on my charm. Hence my problem.
You're so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, dude's getting his Frank Frazetta. Yeah, there was a lot of Frank Frazetta inspiration. I thought this one looked really good. Very great shadows, strong, rich colors on the highlights on the skin. Looks, I really liked this one. Dan Goodwin, are you suggesting I start an OnlyFans and sell pictures of my ass to make money? That's a good idea.
Oh wow. I don't know if you should be doing all that now, but
Oh, I think I should. You're like, Rob, don't ever say those words again. So I even have to remotely even like purge them from my memory that you
oh
even
god.
said these things. Dan's like, sure, yeah, that's what I meant.
Exactly. You read his mind.
Right. Looking for this one particular draw. Okay, this one's. I don't know why it's in here twice, but I think it's kind of like creepy. Like look at her hand, like digging into her thigh here. It's like
Ooh.
kind of bloody, and then she's got these wings on her back. But the artist illustrated the connective points of the arms to be like, or the wings to look like the anatomy of a human arm, which I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen it illustrated to have the anatomy of just a third and fourth arm, but just like wings hanging off the back.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. That's
Uh,
legit.
It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and then you get now. Speaking of Frazetta, we get into the Deja Thoris, John Carter of Mars portion of this. I don't know why this naked dude's got his like dick ramming into that guy's arm. Like, look, you tell me, like, guys, I'm not imagining this. He's stabbing this four-armed monster with his cock, and I'm like, that's a fair. I mean, there's blood flying and everything. He's like, hey babe, I killed the monster with my dangling. You know what we should do? And she's like, you should go take a shower.
Oh my gosh.
And he's
Who
like, yeah, yeah,
thinks
yeah,
of
but
these
after
things?
that,
Who thinks of these things?
there's one in here that was. Well, there's a lot of them. Mark Tomowitz like left that on camera long enough. Holy moly, you know you like it. All right, I like this one right here.
Suddenly, Nathan's no longer streaming. Our streaming is back. Oh,
Um,
oh
this
wow.
pose where this monster is like it's kind of a little erotic kind of thing, but also I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be going on, but
But you like it.
I, I do. Don't judge
It's
me.
fair.
What I like.
I'm not judging you.
I'm judging when I hear it.
Yeah, that's fair.
This one I really like. The colors on this, like the pose on her, the cloak and everything. So anyway, yeah, this will obviously get on the channel and be
And
demonetized.
get demonetized.
Love the colors on this one. Giant four-armed monkey thing, and then hot, great looking anatomy. Like it's just fantastic.
Oh wow, I like that one.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very,
Then
very
some of
interesting.
the stuff I found a little bit more, not the most interesting, but maybe for me, is at the end they have like sketchbook stuff, which I find to be infinitely fascinating when it's just the rough stuff,
Right.
like it's like not finished like all the other stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Yeah, there were. Yeah, there's a big portion of it that was John Carter of Mars stuff. I like that sketch a lot. It's really nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, someone's saying it suffers between Frazetta and Vallejo, and I was thinking Luis Royo. There's a lot of Luis Royo in it. Anyway, yeah, I just got this today, so that was fun. That'll and it has the cover price of $30, but the guy sold it to me for like 15, so I got a
Oh, nice.
nice little
So
yeah. Anyway, that's the problem with showing off an art book of a really good artist. Then you put my crap back on here, and it's like, ugh, downgraded.
that's not true.
Oh yes,
I would like to see you work with colors sometimes, though.
I don't want
Sometime.
to.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rob's freaking out.
I mean, I would hate to have you ever work with color. Don't you ever do it.
You know what? Now that you said that, I'm gonna do it just to piss you off.
Yeah, do it to piss me off.
Chris McWilliams says, "Cheers, Rob and Jessica, doing a lame Saturday night draw along," which is what I titled this video. That's funny that he mentioned that. That's funny.
Wow, you said it was lame, huh?
Said that the fact that we're drawing on a Saturday night is kind of lame, but well, for me anyway. Got like a family, kids, and a life. I'm just like over here, like looking at
It's nice
art.
to know what you think about our times together.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Courtney's drawing. Courtney's always drawing. She's got vibrant colors to bring to the universe.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I know. I still haven't done the draw of her character.
Yeah.
I suck.
I think she's already decided that you're not going to win because you're not going to join in time.
Well, I knew I wasn't going to win, though. To be fair, I never was doing it assuming I would win. Since did you see the artist I would be going up against? I mean, let's be real. But I did want to give it a shot.
I think you should do, if I understood what you were talking about, you should do a drawing of like her character, but using those same color palette that she does, but in watercolor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try.
I
Even
think that
though I've proven time and time again that I suck at watercolor, but oh well. As long as she wouldn't be offended when it turned out badly.
if it's bad enough, it might offend everybody. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's another concern of mine.
Courtney says, to be fair, the deadline is like the end of July, so there's time.
I will do it. Maybe I'll do that. My camping trip or something this week. I can hear my baby screaming upstairs.
Mark's like, is the draw this in your style a contest? I guess I'll let Courtney answer that one. And if it is a contest, what is first prize?
Rob, did you draw? Did you do it? Any of it? I can't remember.
I'm making a comic book.
You know what? You can't use that as your excuse
I
anymore.
actually can a lot, and I will.
Oh my gosh.
You're like lame.
No kidding.
Kevin B. Hall, thanks for stopping in, man. Always good to have you along. It's past.
Yes, yes. Nathan says he's also making comments, so that's his excuse as well.
Making a comic is my excuse, right? It's a good excuse. It's a good excuse if you're actually like doing it.
Oh gosh. Fine, fine. If Nathan says it.
No, you take his word for it just fine, but me, hell with
I
Rob.
don't know. I feel like, you need to step up and do something. You never join the group challenges because you're always making your He-Man comic
I
book.
got work to do. Yeah. Courtney says first prize is a half body full shaded art from her, and second is a bust up full shaded of anything the winner wants. You know what? I'm going to enter the contest just to win it.
Don't pick him, Courtney, please.
That's what I was saying. She'd be like, oh, hell no. Just for that bullshit statement. Absolutely not. I would. I absolutely would not win it, but it's funny to like pretend that I think that I would.
Oh my gosh.
It's not anything that would happen like that.
Mark's working on the group challenge right now. Oh, the book one? Yeah, it's another one Rob didn't join in on.
God damn. If there's anybody listening to the stream, they're like, this Rob clown sounds like he sucks. Like he's all talk. He's full of shit. And that's all accurate.
And honestly, they wouldn't be wrong.
Mamet Bomb Art, if I'm saying your name correctly, says, Rob, you inspire me to make comics. I have never made one before, but you make me want to. Well, that is awesome.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, Jessica, listen to that.
Oh gosh. Still not an excuse for not being willing to join in on
No, but thank
on
you,
group
sir.
things. But that
Uh,
is cool.
yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad if it, my favorite thing is hearing people saying that they've been inspired to work or get creative juices flowing, and that's what I like to hear. That's what's most interesting. It's all right, Courtney. I got to draw your character anyway for Comic Con, so I'll be drawing your character for sure, one way or the other.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Well, I guess I'm assuming she'll tell me what she wants me to do. She's like, I don't want you to draw that character, Rob. I want you to draw. And she'd be like, what do you hate to draw? I'd be like, cars. She's like, I want I want a shot of a bunch of cars driving on a freeway in a city. I'd be like, oh my God, you do.
I would hate to draw cars too. That is not something that I would enjoy drawing. That is for sure. Nathan says he drew She-Ra because of you, Rob.
Courtney's like, no, draw my character in a bikini on a car. I'm like, oh,
Oh, hell yes.
that's really funny, actually.
That's a great idea.
I could do that because I'll just draw the figure really close and I'll just draw a flat line under her butt and a little
No
angle,
cheating.
hood, and then windshield. There it is.
That's cheating. That's what we call cheating,
I'll just
folks.
get AI to draw it. There we go.
Wow, that really is cheating.
I hate cars, D man. I hate them. I hate drawing cars. I love vehicles. I'm all about the vehicles, but I hate drawing them. And sure, once you kind of get the basic perspectives down, sure, doesn't reduce the suck factor for me. Ms. Courtney, I saw you post up about I guess someone you know or you're following a story about some other artist out there who's taking commissions and then using AI to like illustrate the backgrounds, and the person who commissioned the artwork none too happy about that.
I wouldn't be either.
And this artist was like, I use it to do, but I had to manipulate it a little bit, so that's not, blah. I'm like, yeah, no. Why
That's
don't you tell
terrible.
people up front, you know, if you say I do this, I'll draw the figure, but then I use AI to do the backgrounds, and then you can decide if you want to, go forward with paying for it. But you should put that up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, Mohammed I can't even pronounce this guy's name. I can post the link. It's on the YouTube page, but it might be expired. I put it up, I think, last week, but I can put up another link after the stream here. I can't do it while we're doing it.
Why not?
Yeah, because we're not. Because then I have to shut the stream off.
Wow, I thought you had more power than that.
Oh, I got no power.
Fair enough.
Courtney saying, yeah, they didn't disclose that they used it either and charged 100+ for the AI backgrounds. I'd be pissed off. Like, I ain't paying you $100 for backgrounds you didn't fucking draw. So kiss my ass.
Yep, I would be mad too. I'd be mad to use any AI, honestly. Like, I could do that myself, you idiots. I can type words into a box.
Yep. If I want to type into a box Asian midget porn, I can do that on my own.
Holy shit. What is going on? Things got real interesting.
Yeah, they did. Wait.
Rob's like, and I do that on my own. I'm sorry, what? Huh?
Yeah, D-Man doesn't have access to the Discord, so he can't go get the link, a fresh one. So anyway, I'll just post it up after the stream. I'll do that, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just forget.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Rude.
Very rude.
That's just how Rob is.
All right, I got the roughs done for 2 pages here.
All right.
Oh wait, no, that's wait a minute. I can't even count. I've done 3.
Wow.
I'm fat. Remember, we established this.
We did.
I did this page here, and then this page here. Smash the subscription button. Smash it, please. Or don't, I mean,
It's free,
it
is that what
is
they all say.
right.
And it helps so much.
Helps out the channel so much. if you do it, I'll send you a link to my OnlyFans page where you can see exclusive content.
That you made with AI.
I mean, maybe.
Oh man.
Someone says, I may get banned for this. All right. I'm getting the ban button out. He's, he's probably about to just hit me with some factual truth. Look at that chest.
Oh my gosh.
I
That
will
is
pay you money
hysterical.
to not. Um,
I
you
was like,
make a great
fine.
case, Mark.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
that was fantastic. He wins.
I may get banned for this. We're like, what?
Well,
This
that's
motherfucker.
Gaten saying. Oh, someone says Discord link coming.
Oh,
That
I thought
won't
that's
get.
what he was saying he'd get banned for.
Yeah, I'm like, why would we ban you for that?
Hmm.
Nate's like, thanks, Mark. Somebody had to say it. Somebody please tell Rob, for God, for the love of God, do not. We all need to sleep at night. I'll make someone saying a moderator right now.
Should.
There.
I might have to jump off here. I can hear my baby's not calming down. It's been like 20-ish minutes, 15 minutes.
Got a kid freaking out.
Yeah. Not really sure what's happening there. She does not sound pleased, though. Sounds extremely angry.
Nate says, 17 pages down. Watch out, Rob. I'm catching up. Cooperation makes it happen. Cooperation, working together.
Oh my word.
My singing.
I love it, actually.
I know sarcasm when I hear it,
It's
but
beautiful.
I appreciate it anyway.
It's gorgeous, actually.
No.
If you don't make it as an artist, you give a real shot as a
Yep.
singer.
Might make it as a horrible singer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, not a horrible singer.
I gotta pull up an artist edition so I can cheat off another artist's work for inspiration.
Sounds like something AI would do.
Oh, I just gotta show this page. This is not what I brought this up here for, but I just goddamn do I love this page so much. Ugh,
Oh wow.
so damn good. Anyway, that's not what I was looking for.
It is good. It is good though.
Uh,
I hate to do this, but I might have to jump off here because I cannot get an answer from my husband.
Worried that
And
kids are freaking out or something.
well, I can hear her upstairs, and she's
Right.
not been happy,
That's understandable.
which is never good because she's actually a pretty good baby. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but this was fun. Sorry, I'm gonna jump off a little early here, but
We'll let
good
it slide
time.
this one time.
Yeah, I appreciate that actually. Appreciate ya. Stuff's looking good, like always.
We'll let it slide because we love you. So,
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
there's a lot of love in the room.
Guys are the best. All right, well, I will talk to you later.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. My kid's screaming up there, and I don't know why, but so this is gonna take me a while, I think, to complete. But bye, guys. Bye, Rob.
Yeah. I'll hang out for a little bit longer myself.
Sounds good. Bye,
See you,
guys.
Jess. Ugh, I thought she'd never leave. I joke. I joke. Holy shit, there's 50 people on there? I should pay more attention. That's awesome, guys. Good lord. And I just like that, it's a group of people that's growing. I mean, it's quote unquote for my channel, but I don't post on there very often just because I'm just so busy just working on other stuff. I try to be more active on it, but I like that it's kind of active and going because everyone's just kind of getting together and sharing art and having a good time. And that is awesome. It's nice to, at least for a little while, we're going to have a group of artists just getting together and kind of sharing their work and just everyone kind of having a creative fun time for as long as it lasts, you know. Yeah, lots of good artists on there, lots of people doing fun stuff, and it feels like it's like people were saying it's kind of inspiring people to work and get creative juices flowing, and everyone's been really nice. There haven't been any like egotistical dicks showing up, being rude and kind of ruining the fun for everybody. So that's awesome. So thanks everyone for everyone doing, having fun with it. And again, was it someone sane that suggested it? Were you the one who suggested I should do it? And I was like, that's dumb. And it's been like one of the best things to come out of it all. So I appreciate that. Someone having the foresight to be like, Rob, you got a community kind of going on here. Give a place for people to get together if they want. Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, the Discord. Wasn't it you who suggested that the first time? Or am I completely my memory is like it was you or Mark, but I feel like it was maybe you. Mark's like, it wasn't me, buddy. I can never remember. It's because I suck. Dan, good when you need to hear that Shaggy song. What Shaggy song would that be? I don't know. Yes, I could.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
I just got a message from Jessica. She said that her baby just fell asleep. So after all that time of she's saying her kid was crying, so she had to go check on him. The kid fell asleep just now. So that's funny. I kind of doubt she's coming back. I mean, I'm not expecting it to. She's probably done for the night. Mom got there and took care of business. That's probably exactly it. Kid come along. Oh, there's mom. I'll calm down. Oh, someone's saying just if you were the one who suggested the Discord in the first place. Because it's turned out to be a great idea. And I want to give credit where credit's due. Nate, I letter my own stuff. I got a computer program that I paid for. I can't remember the name. Comic Life, I think, is what it's called. It's kind of a basic program. In fact, once I get done with the art, I'll still be live streaming, but you'll be staring at my computer, my laptop, my shitty laptop over here. That well, I'll be lettering the book. But yeah, someone said you brought it up often. I'm pretty sure it was you who brought it up, and it was you who kind of like got me to actually like really like consider it. And Dan Goodwin, Blade 3, Blade 2. Sorry. Well, Nate, for me, I mean, I get if you can afford a letterer and someone can do it decent enough. I find that I kind of want to do it on my own because it becomes such an integral part of the artwork. Where the lettering goes, I get to choose that when and how and to space it out. And then I'm doing editing on the script as I'm typing it onto the page. So I found that as much as I don't like to do it, I'd rather be drawing. I'm like, I need to do it because it will not look. At least I can have only myself to blame. The art program I bought actually wasn't too expensive from what I remember. I don't remember what I paid, but I remember it wasn't a lot. To shoot lasers, Chad. I mean, they could. Nate, bigger, please. Oh yeah, someone's saying. So I've lettered my last 2 books on my own with the same program. Yeah, I don't do it by hand or anything like that. I ain't that crazy. But yeah, Comic Life, I think it's called. And once you kind of figure out the tools on it, it's easy enough to use. Mark's putting all my dirty laundry out there for everyone to read. Jessica's like, I got to get out of here. So she's probably texting her husband, like, hey, make the baby cry or something, so I have to leave. Rob's getting just out of line.
More painless but video calls in your feature in a thrifty piece with 4 burgers and a lot more, all for $4. Because you're not just hungry, you're sick.
Yeah, someone's saying I can figure it out for sure. I can tell you what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Comic Life is the one that I got.
Maybe.
All right, before I play this song and everyone makes fun of me, I have to say that I kind of hate this song because it was so popular and everyone was doing these retard dances to it. But I love the beat, so just don't at me.
I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yeah. I'm the hood Mona Lisa, break a nigga into pieces. Had to ate some cheesy niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All the little ass clothes only fit fake booties. Bad bitch, still talking cash shit. Pussy like water, I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a nigga if I had him. Bitch, that's my trash. You the maid, so you bag him. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah.
Courtney remembers, right? Courtney, were you online doing the savage dance?
Recorded, put your edge up on showing. I keep my niggas private, so it's
Someone's saying like, oh, my audio might be crapping out. Oh. Oh, Rob want that chocolate on the down low. I mean, it's not so on the down low. Hot is hot. I don't find Megan Thee Stallion particularly attractive, but she's not unattractive.
Don't let that nigga get you looking at you back. I make a call and get a pussy nigga smack. This bitch is time I put it up where you at. I'm in a damn bitch, catch me if you can. I'm kicking bitches on these hot belly chin. Niggas say I taste like sugar, but ain't shit sweet.
But yeah, Dan, sometimes like I don't care for the lyrics or anything. I don't hate it. It's just not my thing. But the beat, the tone, I just kind of dig it, guys. So it is what it is.
Some people just know that.
I ain't trying to excuse my shit.
Thank you. Far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. No pressure to hold, riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lurking at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps break you dead. Rap to take over the flow, and I break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Slow Express. Out the country, but the blueberry still connect. On the low, but you got a triple deck. But when you go, respect.
Mammoth bomb art. I've been drawing since I was a early teenager, which I've always said that I was late to the game because everyone I know who draws was drawing since they were just little kids. But I was kind of late getting started as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I've been drawing a long time. Nate got started a little later than me. All right, that's fair. Yeah, Dan Goodwin, Lincoln Park with Jay-Z. It's a pretty good song from that Miami Vice movie that not a lot of people liked, but I did. Well, I liked it there, D-Man. I thought Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx were pretty good. It was so deadly serious. I know the original Miami Vice was like fun, and that movie was not fun, but I liked it. I believe you, D-Man. Your dark and gritty Mask movie. Like Mask as in the 80s property where illusion is the ultimate weapon. I'll be the first in line to buy a ticket, man. Same with me, Dan Goodwin. Remember very little about the old Miami Vice, except that it seemed like it was cool and had the coolest opening theme song in the history of ever. Yeah, Tyraz. I mean, yeah, that's what we're. I mean, right, D-Man? That's what you're talking about, right? Where illusion is the ultimate, where like the car turned into a jet, and the bad guy had like a helicopter that turned into a jet. Something I don't know. Yeah, one of the lesser popular '80s properties. They were working overtime fighting crime. What about that cartoon? It was just called Cops, right? Where they're like a bunch of cybernetic kind of cops, and I think there was a bad guy whose name was Bullets McBoom Boom, which I thought is the funniest, coolest name I've ever heard in my life. That was kind of fun. Someone said my memory is that it was COPS, like an acronym. It stood for something. Like I can't remember off the top of my head, but Central Organization of Police Specialists. That sounds right. Isn't it wild to think that there was a time when these TV studios were just pumping out all these ridiculous, over the top bullshit cartoons? Like, even sometimes they just went one season. They're like, we're trying to sell toys. Somebody come up with something stupid. And just there were all these cartoons. Do they even do that anymore? I mean, they make stupid shit for children. But I guess that's what I was, so what am I talking about? Mark, you said they still do that. We just don't see them. I heard they target new things to kids because they're a blank slate and can bank long-term nostalgia. That's fair. I'm sure that's exactly correct. I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of stuff they're making, and I just wish they were making shit that I was interested in. I mean, the shit that I would love to see, I would die to see, is kind of like the comic that I'm doing. Take something that used to be a kiddie kind of show, but then let's make it into like a new version that the adults would like, kind of like that X-Men '97 or the kind of mostly failed He-Man Netflix reboot. Just somebody put me in charge of something. I'll make some good shit. I say that with no risks to myself. Yeah, Chad, your hard realization. You know, I heard that, but I'm like, you know what? I still had a great childhood. I loved Transformers, Thundercats, Voltron. I loved it all. And I loved my toys and I loved imagination. So I was like, you know what? They got me. It's fine. I'm sure my parents loved it because it occupied us. Jason the Wheeled Warrior. Good God, was that what a weird one? That was like the human kid that turned into like a Ferrari or something, right? Like he just morphed into a car, a human kid into a car, right? Isn't that the right one? Turbo Teen. All right. Chad, Weapon Brown, post-apocalyptic Charlie Brown. That sounds familiar. Jason the Wheeled Warriors had cars with plant weapons, and the villains were plant hybrids. That sounds horrible. Weapon Brown tastes like peppermint, I think is a title. Holy Lord. Yeah, you did say it was weird, D man. That was not what I was thinking it was, obviously. Yeah, they were probably high when they came up with that one, right?
Jordan sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed a puff lotion to soothe it.
Cocaine was a hell of a drug. Remember that scene in that Tom Hanks movie, Big, where he was part of that toy company and somebody was suggesting this idea of like robots that transformed into buildings, and he's like, "Who the fuck wants to play with a building?" Like, that sounds like a believable bullshit conversation somebody was having. I don't get it, right? Yeah, I don't get it. They're like, "What do you mean? What don't you get?" It's like, it's a building. Who wants to play with a building? That's not fun. Could it turn into like a bug? Like, this doesn't happen. You know, just come to a meeting and say bug. Antoine, are you talking about that like mechanized one that you could control separately and it transforms on its own? I've seen that one and an Optimus Prime one. It's like they'll talk to each other and like throw air punches at each other. That's some badass toys if that's the one you're talking about. Um, so crazy. Yeah, the tank makes more sense. I still like the little gun version in the original show, even though it doesn't make any sense. Chad, yeah, what's the name of that movie? Big, with Tom Hanks. That girl wants to come over. She's like, all right, but I get to be on top. I didn't get that as a kid. I was asking my parents. I'm like, why is that funny? And they're like, we'll tell you later. D-Man, you better not be talking any shit about Firefly. I'll ban you for that one, buddy. I'm joking, but I actually really, really, really love Firefly. So it's one of my favorite shows in the history of ever. And someone's saying, I mean, I know there's some Transformers games out there, but I don't think they've ever had a big hit one, which you'd think would be easy. You'd think a Transformers game would be an easy success. My oldest son, his middle name is Malcolm, from Malcolm Reynolds. I didn't tell my wife that's where I got the name from. I just always liked this name, and she's like, okay. Then I'm like, haha, I named him after the Firefly guy. Chad, that shit is one of my favorite things in the history of ever. I could probably recite to you line for line every bit of dialogue from the original animated Transformers movie. One of my favorite parts of my childhood. I saw it in the theater. I've watched it a million times. Hell yeah.
You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah.
This might sound lame, but the soundtrack to that Transformers show, specifically this song, if I ever want to feel happy, I just play this and I feel amazing after. I know that's gay, but
You never run your way. The rules, you know the street. The rules, and the heat. You're in high school. You at your best when the Lord gets rough. Give it to the test, most never enough.
Yeah, Chad, it is. It's like a hype up, like Eye of the Tiger, totally. I liked Brave Star, D man. That was a interesting take, but it was fun. All right, now we're going to listen to some 80s cartoon intros.
Great star. In a distant time and faraway place, the planet of New Texas floats deep in space. Skies, free sun, land of precious ore, the carrion rush brought outlaws by the score. And one day, a lawman appeared, with powers of fox, wolf, puma, and bear. Protector of peace, mystic man from afar, champion of justice, forceful brave star. Brave star. Eyes of the heart, ears of the world. Brave star. Brave star. Praise of the land, leader of the star. Brave star. Brave star.
Oh, good times. I don't know if I ever watched this one.
The alien world of Myrrh is being devoured by dark water. Only Ren, a young prince, can stop it by finding the lost 13 treasures of rule. At his side is an unlikely but loyal crew of misfits. At his back, the evil pirate lord Blood, who will stop at nothing to get the treasures for himself. It's my adventure with the Pirates of Dark Water.
I don't think I ever watched that. That animation in that opening is pretty damn spectacular. All right.
Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get Poppy Playtime on your phone completely for free. So I'm going to open it up.
I have a very special secret. I'm the only one who knows about tiny people living in our walls called the Littles. She's coming. Come on, kids.
That's just terrible, but for some reason I like that as a kid. Teen Titans. Teen Titans. Dan hated the Littles. Is this what you were talking about, Dan? It says it's a almost 3.5 minute long video. Damn. Wow, was that part of this show? Just in the show, there's like a rock music video of awesomeness. Someone saying you if you're ever to do a fan comic, you do Pirates of Dark. There you go. There's going to be a subset of people out there that are fans of that. Have you guys ever heard Bat Metal? The Bat. God damn it. The Batman. God damn it. Hard rock where he's like a heavy rocker. It's one of my favorite things ever, and there's 3 versions. There's Bat Metal and Bat Metal Returns and Bat Metal Forever, and it's just like no, someone saying I'm not either a fan of that music, but in that video, I can't get enough of it. Even my kids, when I turn it on, they stop everything they're doing, they come watch. And there's like 2 sequels to it. It's so funny. The animation's amazing. It's over the top. I just yeah. I don't like that kind of music, but death metal, yeah. How about getting to watch Batman and his boys murder like Disney cartoons? Anyway, if you guys are enjoying that at all, I highly recommend you pick them up or watch them in their entirety. The rest of the second one and the third one, they're so funny to me. You know, again, I'm not into that music, but I like them there. Yeah, Robin. He like, can we respect Robin on like in the third one? God damn it. I'm not trying to like make everyone watch all these, but the third one's actually my favorite. It's got a little bit more of a story, but when Robin's rocking on the drums, I'm going to advance it a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Batgirl, when he's done to our CD.
Batgirl shows up.
I already talked with her about that. And what she said? I said that if you're really gonna bring back that Greenest Crown, I will never miss this fight. Oh, Barbara, good to see you. I mean, you back. All right, everybody get serious, right? Are we starting already? Yes, the time has come. The time has come.
Yeah, D-Man, they're about to get into a hardcore Batman or a solo after the strip show. Right? Oh, no, you're not wrong, dude. Anyway, that's the majority of it. But yeah, check him out, guys. Like, just watching these guys rock out in that band is just like a source of joy. Those guys who made those were geniuses. Yeah, you admire this type of fan animation. Like, they just throw their heart and soul into that, man. But yeah, someone's saying there's a reason it's my favorite, right? Little strip show. Am I that transparent? Yes. Also, yes. Yeah, I bet it took a long ass time. And if you go through and like freeze frame all the different moments, they put shit in the background, little Easter eggs. Like there's a scene where it just goes by in a flash of an eye in the first video where Batman opens up a wall to reveal like a secret stash of weapons. And you're like, at a glance, for the 1 second you see it, there's a batarang and shit. But then there's like a rabbit's foot and a severed human hand and just all this silly, stupid shit that you have to stop and look at. Yeah, and Batman's lips. Those they actually make T-shirts. They sell T-shirts of just Batman's face with those like pursed lips and like his little nutsack chin. So entertaining. I wish they do more, but it's been several years since they did the last one. So a monkey's paw, probably. But yeah, bat metal. Give it a closer look if you got later on when you have a minute. You'll find a lot of entertaining stuff. All right, guys, I might need to shut it down. I've been going here for about 15 minutes shy of 3 hours. So it's been a fun one, as always, guys. You guys always bring good conversation, and we always watch silly shit. Yeah, I got to get off my ass. This chair's killing me. Oy. Yeah, D-Man, Antoine, someone saying, Dan Goodwin, everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone else who's listening or still being part of it, I appreciate it. All right, Mark, I won't do the OnlyFans. I promise. I swear I won't. Oh, thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Chad, Commissioner Gordon getting nervous during the strip show. Yeah, that was funny. Even my son picked up on that. He's like, I think that's her dad. I'm like, I shouldn't be letting you watch this, my precious 11-year-old son. All right, guys, thanks.